What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. I finally decided to get out of bed. And it's 10 o'clock. This is extremely late for me because I am up. All my decorations are still standing, y'all. In front of my house. No one has messed with them, even though nobody's going to mess with them in here. Everybody is such in the Christmas spirit around here in my community. People are putting up everything. Y'all come on in here and hit that like button. Double tap the screen for me. Would you be so kind to do that? What are you doing? It is a chilly day here in California. It was raining earlier. I mean, it was like storming raining earlier. That's probably why I was in bed. It just felt so good that I just had to stay in bed. What's up, Lokovich? What's up, Nicole? Good to see you. Good to see you. Double tap the screen as you guys are coming in for me. I appreciate it. We had a wonderful time last night with Anita Wilson. I thank each and every one of you who jumped in the live and supported financially, supported through whatever way you did, through Super Chat, through Zelle, through... I hate that I can't respond to my Zelle people. I just wanted, but trust me, y'all, I get it. I receive it. I receive it all the time. So I appreciate you guys. But kind of a gloomy Saturday, but hey, I can't stay in the house, y'all. I'm not one of them. I don't care if it's raining or whatever. If I got something to do, if it's something I want to do, I am going to go do it. What's up, Miss Candace? Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, Minyard Reddix. Head trustee, deacon there, Kevin Moore. Good to see you, sir. Are you yet holding on? I hope so. Yet holding on. Well, everybody, it's still seasons, greetings, and lawsuits. And I tell you, it's the things that I've been seeing on these social media streets. It sure smells like there could be way more lawsuits coming up the pike. I really want some coffee, but I want some pozole. So it kind of... Maybe I just get a small coffee. Maybe I get a small coffee. Yeah, cause, Lord, gee, I gotta have some coffee, y'all. I should have just made some at the house. I got some good Pete's Christmas blend. Edwin Hawkins loved Pete's. That's the first time I had heard about Pete's. I really didn't pay it attention until Edwin Hawkins said, that's the only one. I said, well, I remember one time I told him, well, I'll go to run to Starbucks. He said, oh, no, that is horrible. So we went to Pete's and got him some coffee. What's up, Tasha? Tyler Chambers. Tashi is in the house. Yes. Yeah, pizza's so good, Candace. Didn't know it was, and I didn't even know till I went out of town that there's actually Pete's, shops or like Starbucks. There's actually some Pete's stores, so restaurants or whatever you call it, baristas. I don't know what you call. What do you call Starbucks? What do you call it? Coffee shop? I don't know what you call it. Double tap the screen for me, everybody. Okay. Da 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 da. I love interacting with different artists and getting into their minds and getting the backgrounds of them from everybody, because we listen to these people, but you don't really know the story behind them and what they're thinking in their mind as they're creating music, the history of the creation of the music. I knew that Jesus Will was a cover, but I didn't know that James Cleveland actually wrote Jesus Will, and that, the Barrett sing. I started thinking, I'm like, I think I may have heard the Barrett sisters sing it, like on a YouTube or something I pulled up. But it didn't click. None of that clicked. Just kind of, I'm no Eric Maurice Clark, know him. Eric, where you been? So you got a lot of content over there at Gospel Diaries. You cutting up for Christmas. That's good to see. Yeah, she was. She was really great, Candace. Gives you a better appreciation for her artistry, doesn't it? And I'm telling you, if you go and just listen, it's like the musicality of her stuff. Rick is just a great producer for her. They mix so well. They really mix really well. P-E-E-T apostrophe S. That's Pete's. P-E-E-T. So 2 E's. Oh, you do remember the Bear singer's Sister Son Gets? See, I don't remember that, Deanna. I don't remember. It says I'm online. I guess I'm online. You didn't make the connection? Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah. But there's a lot of the good songs. If we can resurrect a lot of the older songs to really have some hits these days. You know? They got their wear out of them. They got the wear out of them and whatever royalties their family getting off of them. But now it's time to go up. Ooh, I remember this day. This was a good day. We was over in Vegas. You know how them pictures just pop up. What I got on here? Just a moment.
Gotcha. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, just give me a tall, extra hot, caramel brulee latte.
Okay.
That's all.
We'll see you up here. Thank you.
Let's just do it tall because I said I want some pozole, y'all. I'm feeling quite Mexican-ish today. Mexican-y. Eternal, holy, perfect Yahweh. We gonna put you on timeout, Yahweh. You gotta go, Yahweh. She is beautiful, isn't she? I recall when I brought her here to my city how pretty she was. I was like, oh wow, you are really pretty. You know, I didn't tell her that. I may have. You know, I'm kind of blunt. What's up, Joshua Grimmett? You know, things are moving slowly. You know, I like to give everybody a lawsuit update just in case, you know, let y'all know we still on the wall. We still waiting. We still looking. Chipotle. No, pozole. Not Chipotle. Pozole. That's a Mexican soup. Oh, Sankey. Okay, they coming in now. Double tap. Let's see how many trolls we can get in here today. Not as pretty as you. Can I be your friend? Yeah, just don't get in here cutting up. Get in the sanctuary and sit down and be quiet. But I feel a cut up in your spirit. Don't edge that on, Kevin. You know that's a troll. You know that's a troll. But you know, Jakes is over there moving very methodically, very demure, very calculated. So we're all looking and seeing if there's anything new, looking for a response from young blood to see, well, you know, what he's gonna do. So I guess they can't much be done until after that response. So we'll see. Can we see your feet? Okay, let's hide that. Do you think animals are individuals? No, they're animals. No. So, one thing that I was glad to hear Uncle Tim say that he was not going to engage any longer with he wasn't going to engage any longer. Sure. I'm good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Thank you.
What's up, Jesse? Thank you.
Have a good day, sir. Thank
you too. Ain't nothing happened now. You sit in and be quiet. Sit in and come in and sit down somewhere, Jesse. Nothing happened now. Sit down. But what I was glad to hear that Uncle Tim said that he was not going to go back and forth. He was not going to engage. I'm so glad that he's chosen that, because things could get really, really ugly. And the diabolical, horrible thing that I saw yesterday, a content creator did to him, was diabolical and unbelievable. And it just makes me think, and no one is going. I'm glad that someone stood up and said that just wasn't the right thing to do. But others I saw, they were like, it was really unbelievable. It was really unbelievable. It was really what I've seen happen in the beef sector. Beef sector people, they call people's houses, homes, jobs, social services numbers. They do all of that. They do all of that. And I'm like, and we're supposed to be. Afternoon said, I noticed you eat out a lot. Look like you can cook, but you get a pot of turkey, chicken stew. I didn't do bad as bit. Yeah, I do. Not to entertain them engaged. Yeah. Yeah. It was just unbelievable to me, and for people to support that type of diabolical, and it has nothing to do with anybody being on a soapbox. It has everything to do with what's right. When there's words going back, let words go back and forth. Words are words. They go back and forth. But when you start involving people's personal life and their personal relationships into a beef, that's where it becomes diabolical and unbelievable. And it's shocking to me that people really don't hold others accountable for it. They just continue to, business as usual. Now, what I will say, I got a lot of unexpected folks that were like, St. James, I don't mean no harm, but this here, I can't go with. But I wanted to, reply to a bunch of them and say, well, you've been going with it. What you in my inbox for? You've been with it. This had to be the straw. Get out of my inbox. Yep, stop engaging. That's what we have to do. Shame I've been following them. Yes, it's like changed so much, and I don't understand. And I really believe that it's really, going to the next level to keep the engagement, to keep the cash, to keep the ads, and to keep everything going. And I'm telling you, it's going to go away where we're going to start seeing a lot more lawsuits. Let's talk about a lawsuit that just got done yesterday in the beef sector. Lady named Dovey. Dovey comes over here every now and then. She hops in the chat. Dovey's a firecracker. Dovey will say whatever's on her mind, how she want to say it, when she want to say it, and do all that. Lawman, he was a lawyer. I remember that too. They harassed the man at the, But Dovey got some papers put on her. Some restraining orders paper put, and this is all over the internet, y'all, over YouTube, social media. I ain't talking about folks who actually went to visit folks and all that. Not yet. This is strictly internet stuff. And the woman actually was successful in getting the 1-year temporary restraining order against the other content creator. Well, the content creator, didn't go to court and some other stuff, but she was on Zoom. But that's not really the focus here. The focus is the woman was actually granted the 1-year restraining order against the other content creator. And this is all have been a verbal. All have been verbal stuff. That's what I'm saying. How far can we allow this stuff to go? How far? Yes, people are just not worth the energy of you, you know. What? And once somebody starts talking about going to somebody's house and, you know, doing all that, you know, it's just, leave those idiots alone. These people are not right. They are not right. They're not right, y'all. And so K-Fit, she's also been over here in the chat every now and then. She was granted that restraining order against Dovey for a year. For a year, Dovey cannot say her name. She cannot say anything about her family. And K-Fit has an autistic son. She can't say anything about her son. She can't do any kind of content or have it, you know, go near them or anything like that. And these two are in the same state. These two are in the same state. Regardless of what she put on that complaint for her restraining order, regardless if it was valid, true, 100%, 40%, 50%, 20%, it was awarded to her. Thank you, Creole King. Yeah, that's that Clubhouse stuff, huh, Jesse? I hear they do a lot of that stuff on Clubhouse. And, you know, it's just, people just don't need those problems in your life. Words are words. Words are words. When you start taking it into another place and involving people's families, people's relationships, wherever they're going to work, church, school, all that stuff, that is beyond diabolical in my opinion. Double tap the screen, everybody. See, I never had a desire to be over there at Clubhouse. I went over a couple of times and I was like, "Ooh, this is a free for all. Too free for me." I just didn't want to do it. That's why I haven't been to Bingo. Bingo is like, I don't like that either. Like I said, every now and then beefs are funny and cool and you know, it's entertaining, but when they take it off, they go health, they go personal, they go, you know, social services and all that. It's no longer entertainment. Intellectually stunted. That is a good way to put it, Deanna. Yeah. Because you can't tell people how to fight, but you got to remember how you fight. There may be consequences and repercussions on how you fight. Nobody can tell. You grown, you can do what you want to do. But it's amazing to me though. And even if people had a problem with it, like the ones who hit me up, one of them said they're scared to tell them. What are you scared about? If y'all are scared to talk to me or to send me an email or to send me a DM, you know, don't be disrespectful in the chat. But if you have something that's on your heart and you feel that I have done wrong, make sure you send me an email or a slide in my DMs and we can have a, you know, brief little conversation about it. It may be something that I need to change. It may be something that you misunderstood. But you should never be scared to hit up a content creator that you support. If you can't hit me up, but you can support me financially or any other way, then why are you subscribed? Why are you looking over here? You know, I want you to be comfortable just talking to me. Yeah. If you don't like, stop going over there and then coming back in the back end complaining. Gaslighting. And that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Bunch of gaslighting. They're fueling the fire. keep me entertained. Did I come in on a good read session? Oh, yeah. Oh, wonderful. Ooh, get them, get them, get them. And don't even know, how horrible and brutal this could be. I'm telling you, K-Fit got her judgment yesterday against Dovey. People think it only has to be physical. No. It can be this internet stuff as well. And people are not going to stop until, and listen, and getting papers on you, people that say, oh, it's just a civil. It's just, but I think one of the ladies I was listening to, she said, people need to start putting this criminal stuff on people. Put this criminal stuff on people. Stop putting this civil stuff, on these folks. These folks are not caring. You sending me an email right now. Well, God bless you. Send me the email. And on another note, another lawsuit. Let's talk about another lawsuit. Let's bring up Jives again. Thanks again, Jives, for dropping in the chat and wishing me celebrating the 20K. I appreciate you. I was over in Jay Wilson's chat this morning. Catherine Powell. Is Catherine Powell in here? Catherine, come to the front of the church. And Deacon Kevin, could you get a chair and put it right in the middle, right in the front of this altar? And Catherine Powell, I need you to sit down and sit down that right quickly. Is she in here? Big mistakes. Yeah. No, Catherine Powell. They was over there. They had brought up lawsuit and stuff, and someone had brought up Jive's lawsuit. Jay Wilson didn't know a lot about it. He knew that it was going on, but he didn't dive. He's never, dived into it. Catherine Powell's on the panel. Catherine, I'm just gonna call you out, baby, because you can't do this no more. You can't do this no more. You're gonna get somebody in trouble or yourself in trouble. You got on that panel and you told them, and I had to red ball it back to verify what you said. And if you be honest, red ball that thing back and see what you said. You told them people on that panel and in that chat that Jive's lawsuit was because of that white woman. You have to stop saying that. And then you tried to say, no, you didn't say it. Red ball back, you said it. Because I knew I heard it. And I had to jump in there and say, baby, you giving false information. Don't do that. Don't do it. And you were so adamant about it. I'm like, no, you can't say that lawsuit was about that white woman. And then you said he was sleeping with the white woman. And then Jay Wilson had to tell you to say allegedly. Felton has always denied that. And you have to stop. People have to stop running the panels and spreading false narratives. And I would say this about everybody. Dwayne Youngblood, this stuff. You can't spread this stuff like it's gospel. First of all, Dwayne's situation ain't been ratified yet, but you can't go around there spreading incorrect information for a case that has been ratified. Okay? You cannot go around saying that man was sleeping with that wife. He denied it. His ecclesiastical folks investigated and saw that it wasn't, valid. And even the law over there in Minnesota investigated and said that didn't happen. No assault happened. So stop running on these panels to have the tea. And you don't have the tea. Baby, I ain't got nothing to get you, Catherine Powell. You always over here. But I done heard you with a number of situations spreading false narratives. And I just sat in the chat and let it go And the way it'd be maybe a tad bit truth, maybe a little bit, tiny bit, and then it goes off the rail. There you go, babe. Okay, all right, Catherine. All right, I'm glad you heard me, baby. We had to sit you in front of the sanctuary this morning on this good Sabbath Saturday, because you can get the content creator in some trouble. We'll find our names on these documents. Oh, over there on the St. James show, an individual and St. James he just went right with it. No, he didn't. That lawsuit was about defamation statements that were said. Period. All the other, do with it what you will, but don't say that's part of that lawsuit. All right. Yeah, I do, because I don't want you to get caught up, because we see how people's names have gotten caught up in these lawsuits. You don't want your name caught up in a lawsuit. So I was over at Bishop Whitehead's wife, Asia, the other day. She said she's having a conference and she's going to come expecting correction. What else she say? Correction, direction. Ooh, this ain't my street. Correction, direction, and rebuke. I'm like Asia. Sometimes you got to give correction, direction, and rebuke. I said, come on, Asia. She still got she has a ring on her wedding finger. She has a ring, but it ain't her like diamond ring. Definitely not. Yeah. I'm with you guys. What she said? No harm, but let's spread the truth. Yeah. There's no harm in spreading the truth and spreading what's on the docket and what's been sealed and not sealed, but what's been handled in court. We can spread all that, but it's just concerning to me that we have gotten to a place where I think some people are craving beefs, because if you look at videos, beefing videos have way more views than regular content. Yes, people are doing regular content, but if you look at the views, and of course, everyone loves the unfortunately, it's here, so we're gonna talk about it. Oh, they put a wall up there. TD Jakes and all that stuff, Diddy, Jay-Z. That's good content right now when we're living in an era, usually around this time of the year, where the good content, it just organically flows our way. So we build off of that. But when you look at, regular content, but you look at some good beef back and forth content, please, those numbers go up, because I mean, people like it. But at what expense are we willing to entertain people? At what expense? What ramifications are we going to have to face just for entertainment purposes? Can I go over here? Oh, I guess I can park back here. I think she's still with, I don't know, I haven't seen any divorce papers. Where can I park? I haven't seen any divorce papers between Asia and Lamar Whitehead. I think they still together. A prison baby. Yeah, right. She got direction, correction, and rebuke. And she said reproof. She got all them, but she didn't have none for her jailbird of a husband. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay, Asia. Whatever you say, baby. Act like the victims. What I don't like. No, and there ain't nobody victims over here. Ain't no bunch of victims over here. Ain't no victims over here. No. But victim mentality, it's good for the narrative. It'll switch that thing around so people won't think that other way. It'll switch it real quick. When they think you done did something wrong. Oh, I'm like, who are you? I almost did a William McCrae. Ah! Oh, get down. I see gifts. Thank you. 125 gifts. Thank you so much. What's up, Diva Law? You said the beef sector used to be fun, yet messy. Now it's messy. Yeah, it's a mess. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, words back and forth is something totally different. Words back and forth. But I'm back now. Catherine can do it like a good soldier. She ain't upset. President of Ops. Catherine, you are the president. Is she the president of Ops? No, I'm not mad at you. Yep. Order some. Hey. Can I get some pozole? I don't want any tortillas, but I want some rice. Some rice? Mm-hmm. And some water. Anything else? No. Go back out and come back in, Kevin. It's there. For here or go? Here, it's fine. 1849. Do you want your receipt? No, thank you. All right. Yeah, go back in and come back in. Go back out and come back in, Kevin. Because it is definitely, I don't want to sit under that speaker. Should I sit here or over here? Oh, that speaker is there. Let me see. Hopefully you guys can't hear this music. I'm like in a hole in the wall today, y'all. Don't you, don't y'all, is it Pete's Coffee? Yeah. No, I haven't, sir. There's a troll page under my name. Please speak facts. Oh. You know, people do have troll pages now. I had to delete all mine. St. James's Wonderful Bottom, and you know how they do. Had a bunch of them. Actually, this isn't going to work because the speaker is there. Maybe I need to do... I don't know. What's up, Elizabeth Wellington? So, listen, everybody. Double tap the screen for me. I think I lost some people. Thank you, Kevin. See, you got it. You got it, Kevin. I see the gift. I see it. I see it. The hole in the wall. Listen here. This hole in the wall. Is it? Oh, yeah. Your birthday celebration is tomorrow, right, Sean? Had to reboot real quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, we back. We back, y'all. Mm-hmm. Jesse, could you put my... actually, I can do it right now. I'll do it for myself. I hope y'all don't hear this music. First time here, St. James. Watch Captain Powell. That's all I'm saying. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all not gonna get me hit. I watch everybody, Keith Addison. I watch his everybody. Well, that's why I had to do a little correction today. It's okay. It's all right. You know, long enough, you know, people act right when they over here. We ain't got no problem. I don't care what people do in the other places. Thank you, baby. I don't care what people do when they are to other places. That's between them and them. But when I see you are a regular over here with me, and something hasn't that was said that wasn't right, then I have to correct it. Then you would know that the troll issue has already been addressed, but continue being loud and strong and raw. All right, y'all woo banging in the chat. Y'all go at it. Just keep it cute. Keep it out. Keep it out of people's houses. We don't do kids over here. We don't do none of that. We don't do none of that over here. All right. All right. We keep it copacetic over here. What's up? You can hear the music. Okay. Well, it's all right. If it doesn't get monetized, I can just flick it over to members only. Then it'll be for my members. Hopefully, well, it's Hispanic music. So I don't know what they're talking about. So there's the Cash App if you'd like to support the channel today. For those of you who are still supporting um, our 20,000 subscribers with your 20 or 19.99 super chat or whatever you want to do, uh, feel free to do that as well. All right. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah. First time here and don't know me. I ain't seen Keith here either. That's all right. That's all right. What's up, Creepy? I heard you over there preaching over there. I joined in on. I'm asking. Could you hold on? All right. She gonna turn the ay 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 down for me just a little bit. Big old water. Ooh, perfect. Ooh, that's perfect. Yeah, perfect, perfect. She turned that thing down. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? But I tell you, it is hilarious with Dovey. She just don't give a flying flip, and then you got the content creator. That's perfect. Thank you. She got these content. I mean, you got these content creators who just don't care. They like, I don't care about no courts. Thank you. I don't care about no. That's what I forgot last time. I forgot some good rice. I forgot that when I was in here last time. Sometimes it comes with. Yours don't come with rice. Oh, they're bongalas. Okay, I gotta try that too. I like a bongla, a bongalas, a umbiligus. I like all that too. We are gonna have our. I'm getting our panel together, everybody, for our Christmas sing-along panel. You have Leah. We have a couple others. So I'm really trying to reach out and get these two other people that I really want to have join us. So that should be good. Listen, I just want to be able to provide you guys with great content. So you're not over here. You're not involved in any beefs that are going on. I mean, we can talk about it to a certain level, to a certain point. I don't mind talking about it, but it's more talking about it as a precaution, or if it's entertaining. Now, Uncle Tim, I'm going to give him the goat. He's the goat. I'm going to give it to you, Uncle Tim. You were reading, as they say, for the gods. I think it's because he's older, no filter, no, like I said before, we just took it better from Uncle Tim than anybody else. 130 gifts. Thank you so much, everybody. Double tap the screen for me. I'll sing them. You gonna sing in your mind? We don't mind that either, Cece. Go ahead and sing in your mind. Refreshing. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, good. What's up, Jim Man? He is the GOAT. Yes, he is. Where did I see you at, Jim Man? I see you in somebody's chat. Was it Lemon or was it Jay Wilson? One of somebody's chat. It's funny, but I'd be like, "Ooh, Tim, don't let them teeth pop out of your mouth." But that would even be okay. We would laugh. He would laugh. It wouldn't be a big issue. But I said, he's getting a little agitated over there. The teeth are coming our way. Yes, they are. But they stayed in the pank. They stayed in the pank for a while. It was always funny when he ran Jay Wilson for filth. And I liked Jay Wilson's response because it would be so nonchalant and shady. So it was a good, like, corroboration, if you want to call it there, for a beefing corroboration. Jay Wilson would come back with a little shade. Real good shade, but. Uh, yeah, but oh, you were okay. Oh, you were MC. Okay, last night, and they was cutting up over there. Marcellus, Daryl, and then Vincent. Vincent came on a little later on. Yeah, they was cutting up over there too. Uncle Reed stings because they be fat. And I think that's what it is, Tashi. It ain't a whole bunch of fluff. It ain't no, as they say, lie dragging, or what they call it in the beef sector, lie roasting. It ain't lie roasting. Preaching. Who's preaching? Read it stinks. Yeah. Because people lie roast. They just say things that ain't really true, and not saying that everything that Uncle Tim said was true. I ain't saying that, but what I'm saying is, thank you.
Have a YouTube?
Yeah. You got YouTube?
What's your name?
The St. James Show.
Yes. I bring my phone in.
Okay. She wants to. She wants to. We have Pasole today, everybody. Pasole. You have everything. You get it when they put your stuff in it. You in the hood. But we have our things that we put in here. You know what I need? I put some sanitizer on in the car, but I wish they had some more. Oh Lord. And I knew I was gonna do that. That's all right. That's all right. Because I don't want to put on my I don't want to put on my. Of course, I dropped my thing in the soup. It's all right. Um, I don't expect it to be on a fancy plate over here. You put a little your cabbage in there. Oh yeah, I'll put it on. Saint. Uh oh. Saint James. There we go. There I am. Or you could just. I don't know if you want to go to the main page or what, but there I am. You appreciate it. This thing is kind of tilted, and I'm trying to get it right. Okay, lie roasting. There it is. There you go, Catherine Powell. Lie roasting. That's what it is. But when it's some facts that people can see and people know about, it hits a little different. You can do all that other stuff, but see, I think that's what brings things. When people, I think, run out, that's when they go into the doxing. They go doxing. They start calling your jobs. They start calling social services. They start calling churches. That's when the drags have hit too hard, and they don't know how to respond. We see it a lot. That happens a lot in the beef sector. Yeah. It is so good. But this cold day, I would need a nap. Let me tell you, it ain't gonna be a long day here, Nicola. You put the red sauce in there and the green sauce. Yeah, I may have to go directly back to the house with all this. This is how you know Tim won. Listen here, because he stayed out of everything else. You see? He stayed out of. He just kept it. I don't care what anybody says. If you were able to keep it to a level where it's just online and nothing else, it didn't go anywhere else, then you won in mine. If you want to say, there's a winner and a loser. I think everybody loses when the beef goes too far. Everybody loses when the beef goes too far. Yeah. You don't have. Well, we ain't seen much. And see, it's so good over here. You don't put no salt, no pep, nothing. How they did it over here, it tastes so good. Please keep the family off of creative, pretty. I seen that. I saw that. I don't know who she was, but I just seen people were talking about it. Again, I believe, Catherine, they were saying that pretty big woman Quay, she was bullied a lot. She was bullied a lot on social media. And some were saying that she maybe unalived herself, but they really didn't have the proof of that. But they were they were concerned because she was bullied a lot on social media, and then she turns up dead. You said you heard me on someone's channel preaching. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. I think I was speaking about something else, Creepy. It's pozole. It's pozole. Mexican soup. Let me tell you, it is so good too. It really is. It really is. If I don't spill it everywhere. It's a wonderful soup for December like this. It really is. See it and God is I'm glad he said is because shows that folks see. Yeah. Yeah. I really can too. Some good soup. Eat it year round. But so I am very excited about our sing along next week. It's gonna be sometime next week. What is the day? Today's the what? 10th or something? What is today? 14th. Yeah, it'll be next week sometime. I'm looking for Tuesday. But I don't know. It depends on I'm trying to make it okay for everybody involved. So I don't know. We'll see. French onion. You like French onion? I can eat French onion, but they're not my French onion is not my top. Yeah. It just really isn't. Yeah. This stuff here is good. So what else is everybody doing today? Has everybody finished their Christmas shopping? Or have you not started your Christmas shopping? I have three stockings up in my house, and they're filling up. They're filling up, so that's a good thing. But outside of that, I usually start the week of Christmas. Usually. 35 degrees. Oh my goodness. I really wanted to go see Anita Wilson in Chicago, but the date is really kind of fast too. I think it's the 12th. I just couldn't get out there that early, I got something going on that week. But I didn't really want to hit that cold. When you in Chicago, you used to it. Flying into there, because I'm going to need to fly in with furs and stuff. Hold on, y'all. I had to sneeze. Excuse me. I think it's this. I think it's this just peppers and stuff in here. If I'm going to Chicago, I'm bringing furs, and I don't want to pack furs. You know, because St. James got furs. I know I live in California, but I do travel, and I got furs, and I don't want to have to like a trip like that. I'm not trying to check a bag. I'm trying to go in there, have a nice, good carry-on and a personal item, and not do all that stuff with checking bags. But if I'm going to take big coats and furs and stuff, I would have to check a bag, and I don't want to do that. I got to show up like James Hall. I did, Tashi. I did book the restaurant, the old lady restaurant, as my daughter called it, for my mom. I did do it. You finish your shopping, just chill and relaxing day here. I did have to go online and do it, so I did that the other day, or yesterday, or day before, one of them. But it is done. We're gonna go over there and have some old folk food, I guess. What my friends always teasing me. Well, don't let it be 40 degrees in the winter. Where's my fur at? Where's our fur? Listen, we don't get a chance to wear those kind of stuff around here. It'd be 115 in my city during the summer. But when it gets cold here, it gets cold. Because we in the valley, so, you know, we in the heart. Wow. Chicken noodle soup. This stuff got my nose running. It's kind of hot. I made it real hot. I could have actually made it hotter. Actually. What they bet they're beating? You're planning a Christmas Eve menu. What are you gonna do? I said Mexican, but I may have barbecue, like different barbecue stuff. I think I'm even gonna make some barbecue salmon for my daughter. We're gonna have to cook that. Oh, I don't want to do that in the house though. My mom's allergic to seafood. Tornado warnings? Not by me. It got really rough though. It sounded like a tornado or something earlier this morning, but Northern California. I'm northern, but more central. So I'm not as high up as like Sacramento, San Francisco. All right, Seventh-day Adventists is coming in to eat. You know, they go to church on Saturdays. Oh, thank you for those cash apps. Appreciate y'all. I'll respond later. What's up, godly woman? Are you godly? Caught in the valley brighter. There's a lily, my Lord, is in the valley. Found it to be. Good old John P. Key, baby. There is a Christmas Day prime rib dinner. Christmas Day. Wow, interesting. 235 gifts. Thank y'all. Are we gonna make it to 500 gifts today? Glutton James, more like it. Get them out of here. How dare you? Oh, don't worry, I'll kick them out. Get out. Prime rib on Christmas Day. Fancy, aren't we, Nicole? And you make that? How do you even make prime rib? Just in the oven? I guess you would make it in the oven, huh? Because I've seen the big prime rib at Costco. It kind of looks like a big roast, right? And you put it in the oven? You wonder if Jakes will hit the stage on Christmas, possibly New Year's. I'm sure he will. He may hit the stage on the 22nd, Sunday before. You know, I can see him doing that. But if he doesn't do that, I'm sure it will be New Year's Eve. You know, Jakes loves to give a good New Year's Eve message. And when I'm at home New Year's Eve, I usually turn on him. I actually like flipping through him, Dream Center, Powerhouse in Chicago. Who's ever on West Angeles? Now, Leah is going to be Lena Bird Miles is going to be at West Angeles a weekend of the 22nd. So next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, she's doing their morning service and their concert that evening. I'm sorry. I'm looking down. Huh? I'm sorry, Kevin. I appreciate you for sending them. Oh, yes, I do. What's up, Uncle Paul? Uncle Paul about to come out of darkness, y'all. I'm going to have Uncle Paul talk to y'all sometime soon. Oh, you have a rotisserie. Oh, y'all rich niggas. Okay, okay. All right, Nicole. I forgot you work for Congress. You doing all right. You making that Trump money. You cashing them Trump checks. Nicole C is cashing them Trump checks. Like Nene. Everybody eating pozole up in here. He getting salt. You don't need no salt, bro. You don't need no salt and stuff. And he putting so much salt over there. Yes, Captain. Appreciate it. You are great. Working for Congress. My God. Why don't you have a cigarette? Because I want my lungs and I don't want cancer. I'll take my chances with other stuff, not no cigarettes. Okay. Okay. What's that woman who says that to me? Saying, okay. Buying checks. No orange. Yeah. Well, you're going to be still working over there come January, so your check's about to change, baby. They about to change. It's so good. I'm glad I thought about coming over here today. You remember when I took my stuff over there to Tracy, my tailor? She ain't got my stuff back yet. I know she was talking about she had to wait for somebody to come back from Korea. Are they back from Korea yet? You've been having my stuff about a month. Maybe they took my stuff to Korea. But I ain't got my stuff. Tracy, you stealing my stuff, girl? You reselling my suit after you did it? Ooh, stuffed bell peppers with a side of lemonade. You know, I've never had stuffed bell peppers, though. I like the taste of bell peppers in my food, but I don't like to eat them because it's like you burp them up all the time. I don't want to. I don't want to taste that all day. You know what I'm saying? I like the flavor of it, and you know, if it's not really cooked down or chopped up, like when you make the three Trinities, you chop them up. and you cook them down, so it's not a lot of strong taste of them. But if they're like in my food and stuff, I'll be like, ugh, I don't want to do that. If you know what I mean. So do you guys think that this whole co-conspirator thing is gonna blow over, or do you think that we're actually gonna see some co-conspirators once Dwayne Youngblood submits his response to the complaint of Bishop Jakes? What say you? Is this co-conspirator thing a null and void, or do we think there is something to it? I believe you that they're delicious. When I eat hominy, it reminds me of my grandparents. That's all we cook with hominy for some reason. There's a lot of hominy in here. You think there will be more? Clarinda says I think it's going to be the Fall Guy if there are any co-conspirators. Okay. Youngblood is bringing some people with him. Okay. They're going to throw him right under the bus. They kind of already are kind of putting him out on the island on his own already. But when you say bring people along with him, oh, as in this person put this in me to do this? Is that what you mean by bring people with him, Tashi? You said the girl's gonna be listed as defendant. They're gonna wait till 2025. They're gonna wait to do a good whammy. Jesse, is that what you're saying? Because I was thinking about that going. But we have to realize Jakes is moving at the pace that he sees fit. But I think he had to put the initial complaint out, get the response, and from the response, now, it'll be interesting. Like somebody said, maybe, will Dwayne throw any people under the bus? Will his response have people's names in there that he says gave him the information, or, put him up to it, or they just building the case? Yep, and info on the plan. Yes, yes, Tashi. You said when it hits, it's going to hit. I wish Jason was moving like Jay-Z. Jay-Z has been turning the... Let me tell you, Jay-Z came with the... Now the girl talking about she lying, or her story ain't quite what I said. Then they said the girl's autistic or something. I was like, what we doing here? But it sounds like Youngblood probably should have got Jay-Z's attorney. Well, they would have turned him down. See, we keep saying that Youngblood needed a better attorney. He needed a better attorney to tell him you don't have a story. That's what the attorney should have told him from the beginning. A 100-voice choir. I don't think Jason attorney would do their due diligence and round up and everyone affiliate with this man. Deposition subpoenas. Okay. I do think. Oh, you do think. Okay. I don't know who set her up to say it, but it's not working in the favor. It's not working out, Sean. It's not working out. It's kind of dead on arrival. Jay-Z said, you ain't gonna diddy me. I don't care what our affiliation is. You ain't gonna. It's just like with Jakes. You can't automatically say he was in the freak off parties just because he was at the party. It just don't work like that. Like to see little kids in their pajamas. It is out. Thank you, Teddy. They're all the devil. Robert, including you. Robert? Who's Robert? You talking about R. Kelly? Who does Youngblood has to throw under the bus? And no one he planned this out with him. And you know, no, they just provided a platform. You guys are getting it all wrong. There was just a platform provided for Youngblood to tell his story. They don't know if the story's true or not. You guys don't listen. Why don't y'all listen over here? You need to quit crying loud and sparing out if it's false. Mm-hmm. But Youngblood have to respond with the new attorney. Well, the advice was given that you kissed your party yesterday. I mean, I guess you say you missed my party yesterday. You ain't kissed me, 822. 822. And your little birthday party, I ain't gonna say little. That was so stupid. You got more subscribed to me. No, your birthday party celebration is tomorrow, right, 822? Would he have to respond with the new attorney? Well, his advice, Tashi, was the advice that the social media blogger lawyer gave was to not respond with an attorney. That was the advice he was given. So we will see if he takes that advice or he actually responds with the new attorney. You truly think Diddy was seeking spiritual help from Jakes? I think so too. I actually think so too. Because Diddy knew how Diddy, if any of this is true or partially true, there are some issues there with Diddy. There's some issues there. So, he may have been reaching out for spiritual guidance. Actual real spiritual guidance. Double tap the screen, everybody. 285 gifts so far. Get that gift. It's just like you're on TikTok or Bigo. You can go down to the chat next to the $sign. There should be a gift icon. You can click on there and send gift, just like Kevin just sent a rose. 300. We have 300 right now. They may use Youngblood's criminal record. Well, they already started doing that, Catherine. They put that in the complaint. They made sure that was clear and precise. So they are clearly going to ride that bad boy. You can't tell them how to fight. You brought your ass to the ring. Take your whooping like a good soldier. Regardless of what you did or what's in your... Oh, Lord, they ain't got the baby crying. What y'all do to him? Let's see how long they're going to let him cry. Tasha K has really messed up with hiding money all over the world. Listen here. They were already assuming that back in the beginning of this bankruptcy and this lawsuit deal after the verdict. They said she was going to be hiding money. So it's going to be interesting to see if they... And it seems to me they have found some money. Cardi B's attorneys aren't just saying that she has it. It seems to me that they say there is some money somewhere. No, what they doing to poor baby? He just spoiled. No, I don't think Jay-Z's gonna be indicted over nothing. No, That story is falling apart quickly. I don't really do commentary on it or, videos and stuff on it, but I just by seeing I've seen Conscious doing some stuff and some other people are doing some things. Yeah, Jay-Z gonna sue. Lawsuits, season's greetings and lawsuits. Even now T.I. is suing Sabrina. See, all these people who came out with these accusations and things that did not stand, now it's backfired on them. Now they're suing Sabrina. It's Sabrina Anderson or something like that. They're suing her for defamation. Sabrina probably, participate because T.I. and Tiny admitted, hey, we're freaks. People are in our bedroom. We have kind of open, sexual stuff going on in our marriage. It is what it is. People join us on their own fruition. Yeah, some people try to come out and say there was some Diddy oil involved, but it didn't stick, so that was thrown out. Now they're coming back and they're suing Sabrina. In the ring, they start whining about the clapback. You can't whine about the clapback. And that's what I said, and that's what I was talking about earlier. That's why people go dark. People go dark when even if they didn't bring it, even if they didn't bring it initially, people still go dark when they run out of, legitimate verbal clapbacks. But we've seen in this situation, these people just backtracking and trying to say, trying to say that it was all about just a platform being provided. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. We will see how this goes. Anybody that's black and powerful. It seems like a lot of the black and powerful people are being damaged, are being hurt. Sad part about it is it's by our own. True or not, it's by our own that white people are sitting back and going, let them destroy each other. They're doing a great job at it. All these rich people are nasty. Well, people are nasty, Jesse. You nasty. I can only imagine. I can only imagine what it'll be like a fly upon your wall. It's quick to say all these people are nasty. Everybody nasty. Just got to get them in the right situation. Can I get an amen? Thank you, Robert. Can I get an amen? So, but it seems that that's what we get what's the word, demonized about and behind. It's usually behind something nasty, something sexual, something, well, they're a little freaky. No, long enough it's consensual. You should be, you deal with it. You deal with it. But that's what people try to really hang people up on their sexual proclivities of what they enjoy. I'm not even going to say proclivities, It's just what they enjoy. That's all. That's all. Who's at a funeral now? Lord, I can't do funerals. You a saint. Only time you a saint, Jesse, is when you over here in the sanctuary at the St. James Show. We're going to allow you to be a saint at that time. That's what we're going to allow. These non-black people who come in here Diddy, but not Harvey Weinstein. Yeah. And they done swept out, the Harvey Weinstein stuff. All that stuff is under the rug, You just deal what he deal with. But they coming out, and that's really an interesting point, though. We're tearing down ourselves. Now, there's some things that have gone wrong and needs to be addressed. Listen, we all saw the Cassie video. We cannot unsee that. We can't unsee it. So we have to consider that wasn't a one and done. Because it was too easy. The kicks came too easy. The drags came too easy. Everything came way too easy. So we can't be naive to say that was a one and done, and that was the only time we saw it or it happened. People always talk about that. People have been talking about Cora and the baby for years. Robert, where you been? I've had Michelle on the program, interviewed her about it. She's been on multiple programs about it. But, we want to say stole the baby. That sounds right. But Everything was done according to the Dallas, you know, court system. It was done correctly. You know, he said it was AI. That video was not AI. They wasn't doing a lot of AI during that time. It was AI around, but it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. Diddy, sorry. Yeah, we don't need a play-by-play. Listen, how long can we talk about this? Again, as the child gets older, are you going to pull the child out of Cora's home? You're going to snatch her from her grandpa, T.D. Jakes, from his grandpa, T.D. Jakes. No, I don't even believe Jason is willing to go back into Michelle's home. And I'm not saying that out of malice or anything. It's just what it is. Compared to what he came from and the life that she lives, I personally believe Jason wouldn't want to go back to Michelle. And it's like I said, I don't feel any, I feel kind of bad saying it, but I think it's the truth. It's not. It's just not about bringing Jason home. It's not that cut and dry anymore. Maybe when he was younger, possibly, but right now, I don't think Jason is packing up one Air Force One or Air Jordan, one PS5, PS10. I don't know where they at. He's not packing one up. Yeah. She signed the paperwork. Now, but if that was the case, let's think about this, y'all. If every person who gave up their child for adoption says they were coerced, whether it be spiritually or manipulated some kind of other way, the adoption process will be null and void. You can't just come back and say, I was coerced into signing the paperwork. We wouldn't have kids adopted. Kids would be living in ruins. Kids would be living in, the slums, not eating, abused, trafficked. If we're going to come back and say, well, no, I signed it under duress. I understand your story. I understand that's your belief. But we can't take that and say, okay, we're sorry, he's going back to you. I would think there was supposed, at one time, they were going to visit, or there was going to be visits or something like that. Something went awry with that. So I'm not sure what happened there. Into different characters. Those kids would probably would never leave. Well, listen, she has a dog. She's have her dolls. Please. She got a whole little thing going on. You got to remember, I got a video of the daughter that she adopted dancing with T.D. Jakes at her quinceañera, her prom, her something. But she was dancing with T.D. Jakes. It's on my shorts. It has like almost 140,000 views on it. That girl wouldn't want to go back to where she come from. And I don't think Jason would either. What's up, Roni Morning Coffee? So, as crazy as we say Cora seems to be, them kids probably love her. They already had to go through the husband being accused of SA and now in prison. So they had to go through that. Now people got their theories up on that as well. But the fact of the matter is he's in prison right now. He's in prison. And her eyes are hypnotic. As she drinks her water. I gotta drink your water every day. What are you talking about, Cora? Yeah. But listen, no. Sorry, y'all. What's up, Tracy Glenn? Thank you for being a member. We got 350 gifts. Let's get to 500 gifts in here today, y'all. Let's get to 500 gifts. And listen, I think 500 gifts is like $5. Okay, so but it's great support. It's great. Don't park behind me, please. Do not park behind my car. I'm about to leave. Yeah, back it up. They claim that CJ. A lot of people, there people are saying that he's innocent. I don't know that to be true. I wasn't there. Thank God. Wouldn't want to be a witness of none of that. Pray. Did you see the prayer that Cora prayed on last Sunday at Potter's house? Lord, I usually try to get away, got it in Jesus' name. Ooh, that voice she puts on for them prayers kill me. It's the prayer voice for me. No, no, no. Jakes ain't stepped down. He has not stepped down. He's still the pastor of Potter's house. Assistant pastors is Torrey and Sarah Jakes. Sarah Roberts Jakes, however order you want to put them in. Sarah Jakes and Torrey, or Torrey and Sarah. I don't know which way it's supposed to go in there, as in seniority. Probably Sarah and then Torrey, my opinion. I don't know. Who knows? But Torrey gives a nice inspirational. Oh, they got DoorDash and stuff here. Oh, okay. I don't like to be DoorDashing on Porcole though. It don't seem right. It's crazy how all you see are the Indians. You know, like the Punjabi people. They have. Yeah, you good. Thank you. Could you bring me a couple more napkins? Thank you. Like the Punjabi people, the Indian people, they've like taken over like the DoorDash and stuff. Them some working folks. I ain't gonna hold them. They will work. It seems like every time I do something, and I don't order often, but folks in my house do. I'll be like, why y'all ordering that? Why are you ordering that? But they're always Punjabi or Indian. They doing their thing. Well, Robert had it. You said sooner or later their sins will find them out. Ain't that true for all of us? It ain't just them. Have you put a sin in your mind right now, Robert, that you committed in the last 7 days? Thank you. That don't nobody know about. Don't be self-righteous. I want you to put a sin right now in your head that you committed against the word of God, that it could be found out, and you wouldn't be happy if it was found out. Yeah, yeah. So I know. I think we put these people. We say the since they're so powerful, they need to come down. You gotta come down. They're so powerful. Listen, if God would have given us some of that power and some of that influence on people, we would have took it too. Did they make Bishop Jakes presiding bishop of the Reformation? I don't know. I haven't heard that because I haven't. They didn't even say that Watkins stepped down for the Reformation. They just mentioned about the church. People are saying a little bit more now that St. James went on and put it out there. Now people who are doubting Thomases are saying it. They're saying, "Oh yeah, he did step down." I wish y'all stop questioning me. Stop questioning me now. But my thing is, if he were to step down from the church, I mean, I don't see Jake's like leading Potter's house church in the next 5 years. I don't see that. I don't see that. But there's another man over there praying. I forget his name, but it was like him, Jakes, and Watkins. So maybe they give it to the other guy. I'm not sure what that guy is. I think somebody may have said Philadelphia. I'm not sure what that guy is. Yeah. That baby keeps making me look up. Oh. You can tell he's a little mixed baby. He needs spoiled rotten. He's in here in his onesie, in his hoodie, Yeah. Ooh, you see, you thought about that thing, Etta, huh? You thought about what you did in the last 7 days. See, all you got to do is think back in think back in the mind. Ain't got to look back that far. I just said 7 days. Look at that thing could have took you to hell. It's Cola. What mess you running around here starting? Was you on there with Marcellus, Vincent, and Daryl last night? They was on there cutting all the way up. You know, and what's the boy be on there? He get them started. What's his name? One of the accusers, Trayvon, or forget his name. What's his name? Trevante, or whatever his name is. Prim, how about you take over the Higher Ground Ministries? You're gonna be the prelate. Won't you put your name in the hat? Maybe they give it to you. Thank you for the cash apps, everybody. That barely came through for Claire's too. That's crazy. Listen, if you ain't got your tree up by now, leave it alone. If your tree ain't up by now, forget it. Just forget it. Just forget it, y'all. It's over. Christmas is next week. And actually, it's not next week. It's the week after next. But you know how that go. Tomorrow we'll be saying Christmas is next week. Torreira doesn't seem like he has a strong enough presence to carry on Potter's house. Absolutely not. He does not. And I think we're slipping and thinking that Sarah does. I'm not sure. Women in leadership, you know, you see what the country did with this whole deal with Kamala. So women in ministry, especially a big church like that, I don't see it going as it's been going, even under Sarah's leadership. Y'all I love Charles Jenkins' Christmas album. I like that. It's like big band and some other stuff wrapped into it. Charles Jenkins, his Christmas album has always been good. You said, sure, why not? Yeah, we're gonna make you the presiding prelate. Jesus was not born in December. Who said he was? Did somebody on here say he was? You can still celebrate it. You can still celebrate him. You don't have to celebrate in December. You can celebrate it in June if you want. Just make sure you celebrate that he was actually born. I was born in a manger. Oh. Just forget it, Deanna. No tree right now, forget it. Throw the gifts in a corner. It ain't worth it. He tearing that food up. He bad. Ooh, this thing is blurry. He bad. He gives them a run for their money. There's no one that can fill Jake's shoes. Don't care who. I don't have a name, Joshua. I don't have a name. It's just going to be a different type of Potter's house. He was born and he died. Come on now, Nicola. We know that happened. Oh, we know it happened. Yeah, just throw the gifts in the corner and call it a day. Don't even put up your tree. 350 gifts right now, everybody. Just forget it. Jake's got too many deals in place to step away right now. He got to stay the face of Potter's house. That's true too. He had a lot of deals in place, and it does kind of ride on his spiritual leadership ability. People like to get connected with a spiritual type of person with good leadership ability. So a lot of deals is because he's a pastor of the Potter's house. So you're right, Tashi. Yeah. What's up, cuh? What's up, cuh? Christ the Savior is born. These folks make me sick. I can't take these folks. They so deep. Okay, what in December? When you gonna celebrate? Okay, Thanksgiving. Okay, it's a pagan holiday. When you gonna take a day just for thanks? Even though we say, give thanks every day. Well, how about we just take a day of thanks? Just like Valentine's Day, take a day of love. Okay, just take a day of love. That's fine. He didn't die. The pagan Easter. Okay, but he didn't die on that day. Okay, but he died. They walked him up Golgotha's hill. They whipped him all day long. They put thorns in his side when they get him on the cross. They pierced him in his side, thorns on his head, holes in his hands. It happened. It happened. It happened. It's hard to pass the torch to subpar leaders. Yeah, it is. It is, unfortunately. Yeah. All right, everybody. I have to go. I got to run some errands. I got to stop over a couple of friends' house. I've had gifts in my car forever when we went shopping. Thank you for those gifts. I just saw something else fly through here all day. Look what the Temple of Deliverance after the. Ooh, that Temple of Deliverance hit the wall after Bishop Patterson. Ooh, I think it was the wrong leadership that took over. I think it was. It wasn't good leadership. They made it work because of the legacy of Bishop Patterson, but it's definitely not. Thank you so, Cosmic. That's cute. That's little ice cream. They made it work because of the legacy of Patterson, but it was never to the caliber of what we knew Bountiful Blessings or that church to be. Never. Valentine's Day was a day of massacre. Okay. Okay, who you calling a fool? See, I'm going to have to time you out. You don't call me no fool. Go sit down for 24 hours. Daystar is crumbling. Yeah. Ugh. You know what I think it is, y'all? I think this whole selling spirituality thing and selling Jesus is the product. I think a lot of that is coming to, I'm not going to say an end, but it's getting more and more visually plain that these folks are full of shit. I think that's what's happening. So we're going to see the things like Daystar, TBN, and other things. What's the name? The word nest was crumbling anyway. But these people on there who are prophetess and prophets, and they're just like, listen, I don't mean any harm, but Bishop Ebenar Jordan, yesterday I was looking at the Zoe Ministries, and they got a new registration fee that they want y'all to pay for some coaching and master's plan. It's $5,500. $5,500. What's up, Marcellus? $5,500 for registration so you can be coached by one of the prophets and give you some direction in your life. And they're just finding different ways to spin it differently to you. Yeah, 5500, and I don't mean pesos. The grift is real. Satan done lied. I like that Satan they did. Last night Marcellus did Satan. Thank you for, we had a good time last night, Marcellus. Y'all was over there cutting the mess up too, you, Vincent, and Daryl. Ooh, and y'all didn't get as loose as y'all could have got. But y'all was loose over there. Hey, Sister Wyndham, do you feel that we have been lied to? Do you feel that we have been lied to? Pastor Cheryl Wyndham, you know you come out of good stock. Yeah, we have been lied to. We have been made to believe. We have just gone with it, Cheryl, because it's what we grew up in. It's what was taught to us. Yeah, we've been lied to. But the song says, Sister Cheryl, how do you feel when you come out of wilderness? But I think this issue is a lot of people coming out of the wilderness right now, and it's not good for business. It's not good for church business right now. Listen, if we can get together, have a good old fashioned, hymn service, do some worship, and hear some good inspirational preaching, throw the gospel in there without all the, you know, money grifts, we'll be all right. We've been bamboozled and hoodwinked. Yes, we have. They might as well cover it for $5,500. Let me tell you, $5,500. You said you thought you did something, purchased a Manassas Christmas concert ticket for $25. Where was it at? Where was the concert ticket? I'll buy one. I'll go hear him sing now. I'm gonna say, could you just sing and then that latter part do your prophecies? 'Cause I'm gonna be gone. So just sing and then your latter part of the concert, when you start the money grift, let me leave. I've got what I paid for, all right? I've got everything I paid for. Yeah. But that's a real thing, and I hate to say that, but I think we've been lied to, y'all. And we took it because we trusted men and women that were close to God, that we didn't do a lot of fact checking. Now we'll fact check Trump, but we won't fact check your pastor. That, you know? Nowhere was your, oh, no, okay. Listen, I'll buy $25. Listen, I'll give Manasseh $100. Yes, I will. I'll give him $100, good seat at his concert. Might give him two. Thank you for them gifts, y'all. Might give him two. Ooh, when them scales fall off, there's no look back spirit. You can't convince me otherwise. You cannot convince me of a lot of this stuff. Churches are falling by the wayside. Satan done lied to these people. Yeah. Did you closing costs on a house? Yes, it is. Imagine that. Imagine that, Clorinda. You are so right. $5,500 is someone's closing cost on a home. And you're giving it to the preacher so they can tell you how to live your life. My God, today. Unbelievable. They're just out for money. I don't understand it. What can you do with $5,500? Well, I know what I can do. I know what they do with it. They spend it well. They I looked up his house on Zillow, just being nosy. I said, well, that's a beautiful home, huge. Sits out. There's Reverend Ike's old home. Craziness. The poor, the widows, and the orphans. Oh, send them over there to the homeless shelter, Marcellus. They'll take care of them. No, in church, they throw them a little bone every now and then around Christmas. They give them a sock or two. Maybe get a little bag with a little, little orange in it, a little some nuts, walnuts, a little candy cane. About it, baby. $50 and a miracle hair variety is the limit. Is your limit. Can you imagine? Ooh, that's a deep thing right there, Sean. That's deep. There's a lot of money, especially if the miracle doesn't come through. But you gotta remember AT too. It's not really. It's very broad. It's very broad prophecies. It's very broad. It's not anything that is, You know, if you do this and you do that, you're going to get this. But a lot of it is common sense and just life. Yeah. So about not coming true, they've gotten wiser on that, because remember when I told you that Bishop Bernard Jordan said that Run DMC's child that they had wouldn't die, and the child died. So that was a hit. That was a hit. So I think they move a little differently these days. If you ask them, is my child going to die, and your child is sitting in ICU, they are going to spin it to a way where it's not going to damage their reputation as a prophet. They're not going to flat out tell you yes or no's anymore. Not anymore. They don't package their report. Yeah, they line in their pockets. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, hold on. And I told you, these people, I don't have problems with these people. It's just when they start doing this kind of stuff, it just, 5,500. It's Master's Blessing Plan 18, Master Prophet's Blessing Plan 18. 50. Let me give y'all the telephone number just in case you want to register. Y'all see that telephone number? It is 888-831-0434 if you want to register. Yeah, Run was with them for years. Yeah. But you got to think, would that one issue be the issue, or was it just a myriad of things, and then the baby thing just kind of sealed it? Like, I'm good. Copying witches. What you say, Joshua? So, I don't know, y'all. Whew. That's a thing right there, Sister Cheryl. I mean, that's a thing right there. Have we been lied to? Yeah, we sure have. And by no fault of our own, we were taught, and they put scriptures with it. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Don't be Ananias and Sapphira. He'll kill you right in church. Don't lie about your money. So when I ask you to give $1,000 and you don't have it, you dying. You're dying on the day. You're not only gonna die, we're gonna drag you out of the church after you die. Because if the prophet asked you for 1,000, you had 3,000 sitting in your bank account, and you wouldn't give that 1,000, said you didn't have it. So you dying. You gonna die. And a lot of those scriptures were turned around for us to believe certain things in certain ways. Yeah, scripture will always be there. They're always going to have a scripture for you to obey. I can flip this thing around here and start throwing out scriptures, and the CashApp start coming in. Because there's some people on here that will be convicted off of the scriptures and off of what I'm saying. But it ain't that don't mean it's the truth. Fleecing the sheep. Can't believe that people are still believing these, but I guess they are just desperate. People are desperate for better lives. People are lonely. People are depressed. Mental illness is real. And I believe a lot of these people prey on mental illness of people. We didn't really know what was going on back in the day. Now we have bipolar. We have, all these diagnoses that we have now. So people are actually, deemed with some mental, and I think the church preys upon that to collect some checks. Manipulation, yeah. And when people are destitute, when people are lonely, people are feeling unloved, and the church loves them. We love you. They put on that face, they put on that beautiful demeanor, and all of a sudden you're tuned in, and your bank account, your cash apps are empty, your Zelles are flying, because people are hurting. Yeah, P-R-E-Y. P-R-E-Y, yep. People are hurting. But it's taking social media. See, back in the day, there wasn't a lot of social media, so you couldn't get real deal. Maybe if you went to another church and you heard something, you'd be like, "Oh my God, I've been duped, I've been bamboozled." But you would have to wait till you go to another church, till God leads you to another church to hear the preacher maybe, not be so money hungry, preach against all this other stuff. But now you can turn on a YouTube channel or turn on, Facebook or something, and you can actually get another thought. And if you get another thought, you may start thinking another way. So we didn't have that back in the day. It was just grift money, get the money, send your money in. But now you have way more options to weigh these things. They taught us, we didn't, I remember them teaching us, we couldn't even read out of another Bible. You had to read out of King James Version, or the other Bibles were not of God. Because sometimes those other Bibles interpreted it differently than it was being interpreted on the pulpit, which was totally different. So they didn't want us to read anything but King James Version. I grew up in PAW organization. I did too, and sure did Cheryl Davis here. PAW Apostolic churches really didn't bring prophets to their churches. No, not really. Not really, but you had to question, was the doctrine correct? Was the doctrine really correct? Even though they didn't bring the prophets in, was the doctrine on point? Woe unto them that scatter the sheep. Yeah. These people aren't thinking about woe unto me later. They're thinking about now. Maybachs, Bentleys, mansions, the best designer clothes. That's what they're thinking about now. So they're not talking about maybe woe unto me that scatter the sheep. They see that as a possibility later. Not right now. They're going to get this money right now. It's really going to be bad with the new administration's office. These pastors' church are really going to milk it. They're going to say, just have faith in God. Have faith in the church. Just keep giving. God is going to work it out. They took away your Section 8. They took away your food stamps, but God is going to work it out. Just keep giving. Yeah. To his applause, he did donate $10,000 to my church, which was also the church he grew up in, for our 94th anniversary. He should have, Kevin. He got the money. He should have. And it was part of his foundation. He should. He's gotten a lot of money. Just imagine, that's only a couple of the $5,500 registrations he's collecting. Drop in the bucket, baby. The drop in the freaking bucket. Yeah, Baptists don't really fool up with a bunch of prophets. That's one thing that they do steer away. Baptists start inviting everything. Y'all let old Morton bring all y'all Baptists into all that. y'all let Morton do all that full gospel Baptist stuff. So he led all y'all into that. Y'all start bringing in the speaking in the tongues and the shouting and the prophets and the prophetess. Blame it on Morton. Keep praying. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Keep giving and keep praying. Because if you don't give, you don't have no faith. You got to give. You have to give in faith. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We need 6 more likes for 100, everybody. Double tap the screen for me. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button right up there, all right? Double tap the screen. We had 94 likes. Sometimes this is a little slow, so it may be less or more. I'm not sure. But I see 94. Yeah, but $10,000, Kevin, that's a nice gesture. But when you online collecting $5,500 a pop, and you've seen how much money was given at his enthronement and his birthday party. Jordan got cash. All tax deductible. All in the name of the church. All in the name of nonprofit helping the community. Do they understand that 501c3 is really to help the community? Because you've been helping the community so much. Not that you just don't have to pay taxes. That's why I'm just going to sit back. Because see, Trump is backpedaling on a lot of his friends. See, Trump don't care nothing. I wish y'all Republicans really understood that Trump ain't no Republican. He is backtracking on everything that he said he was gonna do. Yeah, he said he gonna try to get. It's gonna be hard to get the food costs down. It's gonna be hard. I told you I was gonna bring it down, but it's gonna be hard. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Okay. It's going all them preachers who voted for him. Good luck with your 501c3. Just like they're doing these PPP loan scams, they're coming back and getting these people. I think they're gonna start doing some audits on these 501c churches. He's a Trumplican. You got that right. He ain't worried about. He got his own. He got his own party. He's loyal to nobody. And I'm just sitting back looking. Y'all thought y'all really had a king. Who would imagine the king? Ooh, I'm just gonna sit back. Hopefully, this real estate stuff, take my broker's test, and we just gonna keep on going and doing what thus saith the Lord. We've come this far by faith, but I ain't no fool. It's about to be a shakeup. And I don't understand. See, when the white people start getting mad at you when you start making way too much money, and y'all Negroes is making too much money. Y'all making too much money with this church stuff. It ain't only the white people no more. Y'all done came up, y'all done made Jake's a billionaire and some other folks, and girl. Wherever the wind blows, he's blowing. Yeah, wherever, yeah. So he's not loyal. He ain't loyal to nobody but himself. I don't even think he's loyal to his family. That son is going to be interesting. Seems like he'll be quite Trumpy. The youngest. But listen, after it's been presented to you, just like what happened on certain platforms, after these content creators show you who they are, and y'all still ride because they may do something nice a little later or say something nice a little later, but the trueness has already come out of them, but y'all, close your ears and close your eyes and just continue to ride. Don't nobody want to hear you complain about nothing. Y'all just go with it. Just go with it. Keep supporting. Keep giving your money. Like Tim said, which was true. Sometimes you got to go through your list of your Cash Apps or however else you support these content creators and just see how much you've given. Just see how much you've given, and was it worth it? Was it? Excuse me. Can I see your shirt? I want. I'm on live. I've been talking about Trump. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know? But when y'all look at, how much you guys have been supporting the listen, if you don't have any qualms about it, if you, let it fly. It ain't, continue to support. But if you're supporting, I ain't even gonna go no more with that. California. Yep. Sean said it right. Listen, but California is interesting. It's interesting. I just don't think much was done. A lot of people were very upset about the student loans not being forgiven. So there was a lot of things that people said, and they made that thing like, am I better off now than I was 4 years ago? And a lot of them said no. So they're trying it again. Now, is it going to work? I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. Anything can happen. Listen, we didn't expect that election to go like that, so anything can happen at this point. So it is what it is. So, but listen. The buses are coming, y'all. The buses are coming about January-ish. So y'all who voted against your own interest, help your family members pack up, because the buses are coming. Ain't that disgusting, Clorinda? I used to live in the valley. Oh, I live in the valley. I'm in Fresno. Aren't you in the Bay Area, AT2? Or LA? So do you think he will end up running for office one day? Hope not. He's just starting college. He might. Proud supporter. Proud. Trump's youngest. He might. You made your beds. Now get your cozy blanket and snuggle up to it and lay right there. Oh, you were in Modesto. Oh, you was really in the sticks. I remember, what's his name used to live in Modesto? Chad Bean. He's my friend, Chad Bean. He had a choir. Chad Bean and Purpose to Praise or Power and Praise. I can't remember what his choir was. He ended up dying though. Now let's not get too crazy in the chat now. Let's not get too crazy. That didn't mean bring your buddies over here and start putting that in the chat. That did not mean that now. I don't feel sorry for anybody. Me neither. Me neither. Because he's gonna turn on everybody. So buckle up. And get your boxes. Pack up. But again, I tell everybody 2025 is gonna be different. It's not gonna be regular. If you're on these programs, you need to figure out how to offset some of your income by doing something else. Baking you some cookies and selling them, being an entrepreneur some kind of way. You can't sit there and wait for them to take your programs away from you. Yeah, there is a counter protest. Yes, there is. Bernice King and yep. On the 20th. Yeah, we talked about the lambs a little bit earlier. It's all coming down, y'all. It's coming down. That selling Jesus as a product stuff is coming down, one way or the other. Yeah, I understand everybody's upset at these people who voted, but listen, it's God's will. Let that stick for a minute. Let it stick for a minute. It was God's will. If you believe in God, you can't believe in God sometimes. You can't believe in God only when it goes in your favor or it's part of your interest. Believe in God 24/7 and for all things. It was God's will. And I'm not saying that it is, and it may be the will that opens our eyes. I don't know nothing about that, Clorinda. He kind of look like, I don't know, he kind of look like his mama, tell you the truth. Yeah, King Holiday. It's on, that march is on King's Holiday, right, the 20th. Stronger others. Guess his was stronger others. I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah. It's the Lord's doing, and I'm not going to say it's pleasant, it is glorious in our sight. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say it's the Lord's doing and it's glorious. I'm just going to stop at it's the Lord's doing. I ain't saying the rest of that scripture. Hmm. Content creators are going to feel it. They will censor a lot. Yeah, we probably will. We probably will. A lot will be censored. They're getting us where it hurts. Cash App is asking all these questions and pretty much giving us a heads up. Listen, we're going to have to start, send you a 1099 for this money. So, but listen, if you, it shouldn't affect you if you already. I'm used to 1099s. That ain't gonna affect me like that. Like it. If I gotta pay a little bit of taxes on it, it still was a blessing. I'm not. It's not like I'm giving all of my money away. You know. Trump behind me. Trump Jr. Listen here, Clarinda. Do whatever you need to do, baby. If you got some pretty feet and it need to be displayed on OnlyFans, get it going, okay? The book has to play out. That's right. It has to play out. If God gave you everything you desired, what kind of person would you be? If He gave us everything we desired when we wanted it, what kind of person would we actually be? I would be so arrogant and ego driven, and I wouldn't listen to nobody, couldn't tell me nothing. I'm the king of the world. I mean, wouldn't listen to sound doctrine because I was sound doctrine. Imagine that. Imagine that. Oh, yes, He is, Manuel, and greatly to be praised. So imagine that, everybody. Who would imagine a king? Well, y'all got one now. Y'all got one. The book has to play out. But how will your book be played? Who's writing your book? Well, God is the ultimate author, but who's putting the chapters together? I think he's given us the unction to put the chapters together and to line them up. So how is our chapters going to be? You know? Let's see if y'all can hear me. This thing be tripping sometime. Sometime it goes, sometime it doesn't. I wonder if my friends are home. Let me drive over there. Hold on, y'all. Who would imagine a king? Can I get a yes? Can I get an amen? Can I get a something? What's up, Charmaine? How you been? Yeah. Selfish. Yeah, we would all be selfish. Yeah. A-holes and feel more entitled. Yes, we would. Imagine if we got everything that we wanted. And how self-righteous we would be. I prayed and he wasn't the president. I prayed and Kamala got it. It's because I did it. It's like, come on. Can y'all hear me? This bus coming for certain people. Yeah, the bus is coming. Y'all didn't want no immigrants, so the bus may have to come and take them all away. I don't know who's going to do all this stuff we've been doing. I don't know who's going to do all this picking of oranges and grapes around here. I'm not trying to go out there and do nothing. Okay, good. I ain't trying to do none of that. Man, my sanitizer. Forgot to put more in there. Y'all make sure y'all still sanitizing your hands Flu is going around. But you know they're going to tell everything's the vid, but flu is going around. That's still a thing. Listen here, Sean, I ain't picking nothing. My butt and my nose. Nothing else. She didn't win, though. I'm going to be in political therapy. Listen here, you might as well shake yourself. Get yourself together, Soul Cosmic. Shake it off. It's over. It's over. You wouldn't even need to pray if you got everything you needed, Kevin. Everything you desired, everything you wanted. I ain't going to say need, because he gives us what we need, not necessarily all the time what we want. We may not think, oh, y'all got to stop all that. I didn't heard enough of that. He gives us what we need, regardless of if we think we need more or not. But sometimes you fool around and give us what we want. And then after we get what we want, we don't know how to act. So we got to deal with the circumstances, the consequences of that. So, about the black jobs. Is he talking about the black jobs again? Who cares about the black jobs? Wherever job I'm at is black. Oh, I know that girl. Wherever job I'm at is a black job. Let's just call it that. What's it a song? God gave us a mind to talk, free to do whatever. Yeah. This ain't a dictatorship. God ain't no dictator. He's an orchestrator. He ain't a dictator. Why make something and you gotta, you have to lord over it, even though he's the Lord of all, Lord of our lives, but you have to people can't use their own brains, their own mind, their own wisdom, their own history, to orchestrate their lives. So God ain't in that kind of business. Absolutely not. Who would serve a God like that? Well, I wouldn't. Was it before my time? Probably. I don't remember that one. I don't remember that song, Kevin. I'm at 590 gifts. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm blessed. I know that I am. I know I'm blessed. I'm saved by the Lamb. I'm a child of the King who owns everything. Oh yes, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes, 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 yes. I'm blessed. Yes, we used to have some church, y'all. And I'd just be up there directing. Yes, 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 yes. Stop the music. Yes, yes. Oh, we used to have some church. I don't know what we doing now. No idea what's going on these days. No idea. Yes, 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 yes. We just going into a building now, y'all. I don't know what we doing now. We going into the building to raise money, I guess, these days. I don't know. My friend's building. How's it doing? I have to go. I helped my friend buy this quadruplex. He did such a good job remodeling, keeping it going. When I help you buy a property, I'm going to need you to keep it up. Because if you don't keep it up, you don't get this much money off of it. I need you to get money off of it. Keep it up so you can buy more properties. Get that equity up. We're working all together. I'm working for you. You working for me. Everybody working. We working. What's up, Regina? The Juice and Radio Talk Show. We got to get together, baby, next week, Regina. We haven't talked about, hey, man, it's kind of slow, so we got to see what this week gonna bring us, Gina. See what this week gonna bring us. What the social media gods are gonna drop into our laps this week. What's the lawsuits gonna say? What's gonna happen? Maybe we gave it to someone who would do good. Imagine that. Imagine me loving what I see in the mirror when I look at me. Is he in here? Is he in here? Let me see if he's in here. I can't remember which one he is. We be so drunk. I never. Oh, not me. They be so drunk. I can't be figuring out which. Let me call him. Let me see. Imagine me. Whose lawsuit? Everybody's lawsuit. Yeah, we just gonna see what's going on. Yeah, we talking about that one. Oh, but woman, daddy did it. Daddy did it. Wanna be. There he is. Oh, I do have him in this phone. Hold on, y'all. I am so sorry, everybody. I think Regina was saying something. Did y'all play a game? Did y'all do a game or something? What'd y'all do? What'd you do? It's back now. You can hear me now, Selena. Can you hear me, Selena? Bitty bitty bamba, Selena. Bitty 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 bamba. Can you hear me now? She's baked ham. Ooh, what y'all doing? Y'all, you done forgot. I'm here. I'm here, Kevin. I'm here. I get to talk with my friends. Maybe. Then he called one of my other friends on the three-way, so you know how that goes. I was like, get off the phone, y'all. Did you order the new car? Not yet. Not yet, Regina. You know, I'm still waiting on that, that windfall. I need that windfall. I don't want to have no high payments. I like to put down some good show. They tearing up these palm trees. I got these palm trees at my mama house. Gotta get them tapered. You tried to figure out who I was talking to. Just nosy. If you was a good reader of lips, or you would have had a good conversation. A very good conversation. You needed a win. Yeah, we need some windfalls around here, Charmaine. We need some ships to come in. Where's my ship? Where's my ship? We need some G-Wagons around here. We need some X6s and some stuff around here. Y'all doubting 25. I'm looking forward to 25. I see I'm alive in 25. Everything's coming alive. Everything's coming alive in 25. Oh, that's what it is right there. Somebody type that in the chat. Everything's alive in 25. Money, success, health, wealth is alive in 25. Oh, yes, it is. I'm not going doom and gloom. I'm going to let y'all do that. Y'all do that. Everything's going to change for the worse. Blah, 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 blah. Knock yourselves out. Everything's alive for me in 25. Oh, yes, it is. Watch some preacher come preach that on New Year's Eve. Be watching us. Woo! My God. Come on now. I got to turn that thing around. I may have to do a new restaurant or something in 25. Me and my friend been talking about that. I think we're going to have to get into that. Listen, as long enough you got things on the up and up, you should be okay. People start complaining when they trying to skip and skank and you're trying to skeet and skirt. We all like a good come up, but sometimes them come ups come with some repercussions. Sometimes you got to just do things by the book and let them happen as they should happen. Got a friend, I ain't gonna say a friend, but he's usually at the parties that I'm at. If I have to go to a political party or a friend like that, he's on the lam for a PPP loan. We was wondering why he was off at the golf course all the time. He was always taking a flight. Come to find out, he had 10 employees in a PPP. Okay, you and your 10 employees. Now y'all being sentenced in February of 2025. That's what I'm saying. Just do things in order, y'all. All money ain't good money. I want a good windfall, a good ship to come in, but I don't want it to be with any type of gimmicks or scams. I want it to be free flowing, so I can do whatever I want with it, and they won't be tapping me on my shoulder later. Talking about St. James, can we speak to you? Absolutely not. You cannot. Don't know you can. Come on, my money will survive and will be revived in 25. You better come on now, Regina. Not only will it survive, it's going to be revived. Woo! There's some of these years I looked at my doggone, my tax return, I was like, I made that much money? Jesus. You know, sometimes you got to look back and look what the Lord has done for you. And I couldn't believe it. I said, ooh, that's what, and we was in a pandemic and I made that much money? A couple of them, I was like, oh, Jesus. Who wouldn't serve a God like this? Sometimes, you know, when you ain't worried about struggling, you won't struggle. You just got to live, y'all. You got to live. You got to live. You may not have everything you want, but I tell you, got everything you need to survive. You really do. Terrence, they ain't got me scared. Ain't got me scared. Y'all need to shake the spirit of heaviness. Ooh. Scared is too heavy for me to deal with. I can't be scared. Matter of fact, I may come through Christmas Tree Lane tonight. That's how unbothered I am. I'm gonna look at the Christmas Tree Lane and see lights. It is a Jesse Jackson spirit. Come on now, push! Come on, Jesse. My blessings will not be deprived in 2025. Listen, put them all in the chat. Whatever we need to put in the chat, put them in the chat. Come on, y'all. Listen, I can sit there. I showed you the man with the Trump shirt on. Nice t-shirt, sir. You know, that don't scare me. It don't make me back up from people because they're a Trump supporter. I don't do none of that. Because y'all need to be backing up. If that's the case, there's some people that you're in close proximity, you probably need to back up to that lied to you. They lied to you and they said they voted for Kamala. They lied. There's a liar. Got a lying spirit. We've had to have some liars around here if it didn't happen like it's going to happen. To be backing up and listen, I put people in their prospective places in my life. But I don't nobody sit there and be so, you know, I don't need to be bitter. Not at all. Not at all. Shoot, I got to make this phone call. And I got to make it on this other phone. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Where it is. Next year. Listen. Them people, the thing about with them folk, Kevin, they are for lifers. They're lifers. Until Trump got to come and slap him in their face, you know, personally for them to go the other way. That's who they gonna be. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the gifts. We got up to 590 today. I appreciate you. Double tap the screen for me. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber on the show. If you didn't get a chance to see the interview last night with Anita Wilson, go back to last night's video and check that out. White women are the fault for this mess. You blaming the white women, Marcellus? Okay, go ahead and blame the white woman. All right, y'all. Anybody going live? Regina, Marcellus, y'all going live today? I ain't coming back on here. All right, I'll see y'all. Have a blessed Saturday and a blessed Sunday. If you're going to church tomorrow, say a prayer. Pray for me. Will you do that? All right, see y'all.